4th week of school now, and it's Monday. And I'm running a little bit late to class, but they'll be fine. This teacher doesn't really talk about anything the first couple minutes. So hopefully she has a started once I get there. And nobody had better not taking my seat, because we've had a couple new students and they just taking everybody's seat. I'm like, dang, the teacher can't say somebody's sitting right there. Somebody usually sits right there every day. Somebody probably took my seat today. But yeah, I'll update y'all when I get to the class.
I've been all in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. Oh, baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run all the time. Baby.
Okay.
Bleed even my heart, my mind, and my body. My mind, my mind, and my body. My body says my mind, my mind, and my heart. My body says I don't know what it is. I can't tell you what it is, but you got me going crazy. Just you is so amazing. How long can you go? To my body so crazy.
It might be easier to trace it out because he's really small. Yeah, like keep doing that because it's going to be way too small for me to try and trace that. So I'm going to have to do that. Alright, I just got let out of my art class, my foundation class, and I'm heading to my English class now. It was a little chill day in art class. We're working on our patterns, making a repetitive pattern, so we're getting those cut out and glued down. It's due Wednesday. Still got a little way to go. Anyways, in my English class, we're working on this personal narrative about our writing and how it has evolved, what influenced it, what has changed it, and how that has made us feel as a writer and I guess as a person in general, and what we've learned from it. So I'm about to go there now. And that class lasts until 12:30 or 12:45. The times in that classes are always changing, but I'll see y'all a little later. I don't know if I'm gonna film inside my English class, but if I don't, y'all see. What's up, y'all? I just got out of my art history class now. That class kind of gets a little bit zoning because it's just sitting in a dark room watching the teacher talk and looking at slides. Anyways, what else was I about to say? I don't know if my eyesight is getting worse or whatever, because looking at the screen, sometimes the words be blurry, but I don't know if that's because I'm sitting far away from the screen and the words are just small, or if my eyesight is getting bad. Like, let's not do that. I don't need to be wearing glasses. People have eye problem here too. I think people have eye problem everywhere, but mainly at this school. Like, hello, say hi or something. Anyways, I need to go make some copies of this essay I wrote for my English class. So I'm gonna do that after I get something to eat. Or I might do it as I get something to eat, because I think the building I'm about to be in, you can make copies there, but we'll see, because I'm not sure. So I'll take y'all along with me to do that. It feels really nice today. It's not too humid or anything. It's nice and cool, but warm at the same time. It's getting into that fall weather. I see y'all, Memphis. Or I'll see y'all later.
Okay, so basically, A is we welcome and unite and represent the African students on the campus while developing and maintaining diverse relationships between students. You're
gonna cheer. If you're from East Africa, you're gonna cheer South or North. Okay, got it? All right, so West Africa. South Africa. About North Africa. About East Africa. Okay, and what about America?
All right, I'm back. I'm out of the ASA meeting, and that stands for the African Students Association. And it was a nice meeting. It was their first mass of the year. Well, of the semester, I should say. But yeah, we did a little icebreaker, got to know some people, had some donuts and some refreshments. It was nice. We played a little Kahoot, as y'all saw. It was about the African flags, and that is not my forte, so, which is bad, but there's a lot of flags that I don't know and that I probably should learn. But they have a fashion show, so I'm gonna get involved with that, do some designs, you know, good exposure. But now I'm just heading back to my dorm, about to get in the shower and just wind down. I might wait to take a shower actually, because I'm gonna go get dinner. Or I might just eat this lasagna that I bought at the market. My first time being in the market too. I didn't know they had all that stuff in there. These squirrels be hot and heavy out here, man. I'm telling you. I saw story time. I was going to the gym and there's a bunch of squirrels just chasing each other throughout the whole day. I don't know if it was like mating season or something, but they were chasing each other and they had chased each other up the tree, right? So as they're continuously chasing each other, one of the squirrels falls out of the tree and smacks the ground. In my head, I'm like, what if one of them falls out of the tree? And it happened. When I heard the smack on the floor, like I looked back and as he was falling, he or she, I saw the squirrel fall and smacked the ground. I was like, oh my gosh, did he just die? He got right back up and started running again. Like he didn't just fall out of a 12-foot tree. He's a survivor though, Joe is. But now I'm about to go back in his dorm. I gotta do some psychology reading. I'm gonna work on my art project a little more. I gotta cut out some pieces, sketch them out, and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna be getting that done. Good morning, everyone. It's now Tuesday, August 13th. And I'm heading to the gym right now. It's 7:30. I'm getting a little bit of a late start because I was supposed to wake up at around 6:30, 6:40-ish, but I did not feel like getting up. So we're going now. I don't think I'll be filming anything that I'm going to be doing today. I might do a little bit, but I'm not about to be able to film much in here because I need to get my workout done. And then I'm gonna head to the den to get some breakfast. And then I'll be heading to my psychology class right after that. I'll see y'all later. What's up, y'all? I'm back. I did both abs and glutes today. About to go back to the dorm, get in the shower, then go get something to eat, and then head to class.
That are other than food? Well, yeah. And if you're being restrained,
that's who I'd be. That's who I'd be. Or I could be a poet.
Hey y'all, I just got out of my English class. We did some reviews of our classmates' papers for this thesis narrative story essay that we got of 1,000 words. People act like writing 1,000 words is hard. It's really not. It's really not. When you think of like a regular essay of 5 paragraphs, if you do 100 words a paragraph, there's 500 right there. Simple. You just need to do 5 more. So you can kind of make your paragraphs basically 2 paragraphs long in each paragraph, or just split it up accordingly to what you're talking about. It's really not that hard. Anyways, I'm about to go to this art museum because I have to do this essay for my art class about 2 art pieces, artifacts that are in there, and basically kind of go over what we've been learning about. So that's what I'm about to go do now. I have to find where this art museum is even at because I have no idea. I think I know where I'm going. I think. I'll see y'all when I get to the museum though. I didn't even know they had that here. Do you know where the Egypt Antiques Museum part is? This is cool, bro. Do I have to like? I have to actually put my backpack right there. Yeah, on April through September. Is it actually required for us to put our backpacks right here, or is that just the recommendation? No, please leave it on the table. Okay. into my fashion industry class now. I was just in my dorm doing some more psychology reading, and I'm almost finished with finally. That was taking forever to get done. That's basically 3 weeks of teaching that I learned in 3 days, because I was not learning anything in the class because I was trying to rush and take the notes on the board, and I wasn't listening to what he was saying. Therefore, I didn't remember anything that I learned in class because I'm just typing. Anyways, I'm understanding it now. It's not about, oh, it's hard. It's literally about learning psychology, the processes of it. It's just remembering all of that. So I'm getting that finished. And then once I get that done, I'm going to start taking notes for my art history essay. That'll be simple. It's only 750 words. So basically about describing the artifact. So today in my industry class, we're going to be having a speaker. Her name is Babby Lovett. She's a model. I did some research about her the other day and took some notes down. So I got those with me. I'll try to film a little bit in this class because I don't think I've really filmed me being in this class. So I'll try to get that for y'all. I'll catch y'all on the other side when I get in the classroom. I hope nobody's in this. It's coming down. Okay, how long does it take me to get in? Oh, it changed.
I've been all in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your face.
I like being on the elevators by myself because
Get you too old this. Baby, you can give it
no thank you.
Baby, I can run all the time.
I'm on the way up.
Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you
I don't like elevators. I really don't.
Need it, baby, I'm late, but I still can check in with you. I know that I need my friends, but I
accessible individuals that I've met. I mean, it's crazy that we know it's bottom line. I think it's a Tom Ford saying, like, when you find somebody good, keep them in your life. They don't have to complete you, but if they are good. All right, so with that being said, let me just go ahead and open this about. What I want to do first is talk about some of the things that she has done and let her speak to her museums, foundations, curating her own exhibits, runway shows, some of the designers she's walked for. I mean, she was involved with Yves Saint Laurent. Like, I mean, there's so many names that she can list that I know you guys will know. And if there are any notes you want to take, so you can make a better decision. You know, Babby, I'm just going to kind of give you the floor. If you want to sit there, cool. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. It's now Wednesday. I'm gonna sound a little hoarse. I just need some water. I'm heading to my foundation class right now, and we're doing just reviews of our pattern that we made, and that's all I remember. Somebody still has their clothes in this washer for like 2 days. How do y'all do that? That's gross. You just forgot about your clothes. Anyways, yeah, I'm heading there now. Check out the feet. Little Adidas rock today. All right, I'm always forgetting to update y'all about something, but I was meaning to tell y'all that I start my internship today with this organization focused on mentoring young ladies in middle and high school to become their best selves and educating them to be college and career ready through basketball. So they're basically coaching them, and yeah, I'm gonna be a part of it. Basically, I'm doing more assisting than technical work with basketball, but I mean, I want to become a mentor / kind of already am, but you know, I want to get more into mentoring underrepresented kids who have creative visions. I'll be putting together fundraisers, sending out emails, and all of that. Start that today. I meet the coordinator of it. I'll show y'all all what goes on with that.
We're gonna talk about
Alright, y'all, I just got out of my foundation class, and today we just had critiques, and mine went really well. I didn't think it was going to go as good as it did. Not saying I thought it was going to go bad, but everyone really liked my piece, liked the precision, and they liked my themes that I have, because I show kind of like a persistent style, and they really enjoy that. So I was happy about that. I felt good. And now we got let out an hour and a half early. Well, an hour early. And I don't have another class until 11:30. It's 10 something right now. So I'm gonna go chill somewhere. I think I might go to this little coffee shop and try their coffee. Hopefully it's good. I'm gonna go get some work finished while I'm waiting to go to my next class. I'm probably gonna grab something to eat. So I'll see y'all later.
Taking notes on my keyboard. What you bothering me for? There's a room full of niggas. What you following me for? Say the fucking sing along. So girl, what you singing for? 'Cause you blow like a seaboard. My seaboard. 20 ball rolling. Big got these in the trash, they blowing. Treat to the tie. Rooftop clouds, red hair filling clouds, and they all so foreign. Bring some poison, rainbows falling. Nice pink chick, first light from falling. Whole life friends, first flight from calling. They love in the crew, they love in the crew, they love in the crew. Oh, they love in the crew, they love in the crew, they love in the crew, they love in the crew. Taking notes on my keyboard. What you bothering me for?
Okay, I'm done with classes for the day and about to meet up with the coordinator for the internship I'm going to have in just a minute. I have to grab some things from my dorm. I think change my pants because she said there's kind of like a business kind of casual, maybe more casual. So I'm gonna change and meet up with her after that. I'll see y'all once I do that. Today is now Thursday and I'm heading to the gym right now. I just locked myself out of my room, so that put me back a few minutes, but I'm on my way to the rec now. Why they always gotta be blowing some nasty, dusty, dirty things all around? So I gotta walk through right there. Gotta take another route, chose the paper route. Anyways, I don't know if I told y'all how the meeting yesterday was. We just discussed the objectives, some starter things for me to do yesterday, just like set up my email and do some research, find some people. I also had to print out my resume today for her. After the gym, I go to my psychology class, and after that is my English class, and I'm done for the day. I'll see y'all after my workouts. I don't know if I'm gonna be recording it again, even though I'll be saying that and then end up recording anyways.
Straight to a penthouse, Miami Beach. Yo, talk crazy on tweets. They don't want it cause I come to defeat. They don't want it. I beat these niggas all sweet. Bamboo sticks all on the Jeep. It's a new weirdo every week. Get the one, put it up for my seeds. No good for the IG, just no care. Anything for clout. Anything, do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. Do anything for clout.
I'm heading to the den now. I had a good workout. I'm gonna eat me an omelet and probably some pancakes or waffles, one of the two. Did mainly legs. I think I did all legs today. Trying to get in the groove of it all. I would do at-home workouts for a while, but then I stopped. But then I'm in a gym now, so I'm trying to use the equipment there. So I'm altering the workouts and trying to incorporate them. I'll see y'all a little bit later. What's good, Joe? I'm done with classes for the day now. I just went to get some food. I got some nachos from a restaurant on campus. I've just been going through some trying times today. I've been locked out of my room this morning. Then my locker at the gym was stuck and I couldn't get it open, and the lady who had like the master key for them all, she could barely get it open for a minute until it finally decided to open. And even just now when I was getting my food, my campus card was acting like it didn't want to swipe. Now the thing is, the transaction, there was nothing happening at all with the transactions, meaning you can't tell whether or not the card either has no funds or if it's just not going through, and that's what was happening. It just wasn't going through. And they was trying to say that there was no funds on it. And I was like, it's not even going through. How can you even determine that? Because nothing has gone through. So they were just trying me today. Anyways, here my nachos. This is my first time trying them, so hopefully they're good. But I'm gonna get back with y'all after I'm done eating. I'm supposed to be meeting up with my manager once her meeting's over with. I'll keep y'all updated throughout the day. All right, I'm back now. I don't know if I told y'all that the internship, I guess, is not going to be counted as an internship because, for one, I'm a freshman. And for two, I think it has to pertain more to my major because I was going to apply it towards my minor. But I think they were saying, like, it kind of doesn't work that way. But either way, it's still a job and I'm still going to learn something from it. So that's the objective for me. It's not too big of a deal, honestly. All in a day's work. I'm just outside now walking around, and I'm going to do a little more planning and writing for my art class. I got an essay for that class too. Essays upon essays upon essays. I just finished another essay for my English class earlier, and now I'm about to do this essay for my art class. I think I'm going to draft it out right now. I'll probably have to do some more psychology reading because that's a lot of reading. Anyways, I think I'm just going to end it off right here for today, and I will see y'all tomorrow.
Whole lot of people need to hear this. It's a lot of names on my hit list. I'll still say what he wants to. Still wet like a big. I should run a whole blog at this rate. They using my name for clickbait.
Hey y'all, today's now Friday. I'm just getting off from my first day at the job. I'm going to the gym now. I might do mainly abs today, but I'm doing some leg exercises a little bit. My right leg be feeling tight after my workouts. I don't like that. I try to stretch it and it kind of hurts a little bit, and I don't know what's up with that because my legs don't usually do that. Anyways, to give a rundown of what I did for my first day, I was doing some research about finding some local civic organizations. I found one place that she had mentioned. That's basically what I did today. I was only there for a couple hours. After the gym, I'm gonna go pick up some mail that's supposed to have been here. I don't really like the whole campus postal thing. Mail takes forever to get here. Ooh, it's like extra hot today for no reason.
They know I'm the bomb, they ticking me off. Say anything to get a response. I know that mean they traffic is slow. Somebody just gotta practice a lot. They should be named, I'd rather be wild. This is trendy, they wanna be down. Soon as got something to sell, they say my name, Destiny Child. Everybody wanna be lit, everybody wanna be rich, everybody wanna be this. If us who out hate me, bring my problems, suck my all of that talking, I'm calling it out. Calling good business from private accounts. You not a check, then you gotta bounce. Back of the drip, come get it now. They do anything for clout, do anything for clout. This is mad, this is trash, this is a drought. Seeing me win, they gotta hurt. Ouch, so when they see me, what they gon' do? Nap on the couch, back.
Do anything for clout. 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 They do anything for clout. Do anything for clout.
I'm finished with my workout now. I'm about to go pick up some mail. They better still be open because places be saying they're open till a certain time and then have the nerve to try and close early. Like, no, you need to be open to the time you said you're open to. That throws people off. You need to switch the times on the website. I'm either gonna find something to eat or go to my dorm and take a shower. All I've had is some Cinnamon Toast Crunch and a pack of fruit snacks, a little breakfast bar, and that's it. If I'm trying to grow my muscles, I need to eat. But all the restaurants here, they are nasty for real. And it ain't even the restaurant themselves, it's the people in the restaurants. So there's my dilemma. And I don't really want Subway. That's like the healthiest thing here, and I don't want that. Nasty Panda Express. They got this place called Create, which I guess is a healthy spot, but they are never open. No one's ever in there or ever in that line. I'm trying to think. Some wings are calling my name, but they're always calling my name, and that's not the healthiest. We're gonna figure something out. Or I can go to the Tiger Den. They have a little healthy spot at the gym, but they said something's wrong with their system. They're never open when I go to the gym. I need to take these locks out. They're overdue. Later on in the day now. It's almost 7 o'clock and I'm heading to the girls' volleyball game. I gotta support my volleyball girls. So I'm gonna head there now and I'm gonna show y'all a couple clips of the game.
wasn't like that back when I met her. But it wasn't like that back when I met her. But it wasn't like that back when I met her. But it wasn't like that back when I met her. But it wasn't like that back when I met her. But it wasn't like that back when I met her. But it wasn't like that back when I met her.